Hello. Yeah, I came. You invited me. So, it would have been rude to not. Well, I said yes. Texted you. Just because I'm not good with people doesn't mean I'm the type to stand someone up. Not that this isn't that. Anyway, you wanted me to bring things. Have bag. Sewing supplies, studs, patches. You wanted to learn how to make your own battle jacket. I also brought. I've seen on TV people bring gifts when they go over to other people's homes. Often seems to be alcohol, but I do not know if you drink, so I brought chocolate. Is that weird? I don't really get invited to people's houses, homes, apartments. Oh, here you go. Are we going to stand in the doorway all day, or are you going to invite me in? Danke. Where should I put my things down? You came prepared. Oh, hold on. Came, this is you. Still, we have a lot of stuff ready. No. It's fine, shall I? Do you have a jacket in mind, or vest, or... Can I see? Second hand. Good. Okay. Do you have any plans at all for it? You just bought a bunch of stuff but don't know how to attach it, okay? I mean, you know, it says tutorials and things online. Sorry. I don't mean... I'm not mad that I'm here. I guess I don't understand why you asked me over when you could Google it online. I would think, a YouTube tutorial would be friendlier than me. Easier to work with. You wanted to see No, yes, I did give you my number. Still, I didn't sing you a call. Am I making this awkward? You feel awkward as well. I'm sure they'll take something to drink. Just water's fine. What? You made me a gift. For what? Agreeing to come over. You didn't have to. You made this. Did you go out and buy beads after our last conversation? No, it's... I don't not like it. I know I don't have to wear it. I want to. I've gotten a lot of candy at concerts, but, you know, it's made to give out to people, not made specifically for me. With me in mind. Thank you. Are you alright? Your face is red. You're acting weird than usual. Is this a date? Like a date? Like you are interested in me? Date? Because that's not what you said it was when you invited me. No. You haven't tricked me into anything. Would you let me talk? I would have liked to know your feelings before coming alone to your home. But I'm not uncomfortable with them. I mean, are you sure? Like, really sure? I'm not. I don't know if I'm good boyfriend material. And you want to be the judge of that. Me not being mean to you is very low standards for you to have for boyfriend. I don't think I'm going to be good at this. I did not say I was not interested. I did not. I'm not scared. You think I've never gotten anywhere with anyone before? Little fool. But committed relationship. Is that what you want? Less experience with that. It's not to say it does not sound appealing. Just never thought I'd be someone who someone could put up with long term. You want to be the first to try. Fine. I mean, this is a date then, now. Well, that's what you wanted, isn't it? You're not forcing me into... Do I seem like the kind of person who says yes to things he does not want to do? Out of pressure, yeah. You think anyone could pressure me? Oh. I don't know, labeling. Why do people say yes when someone asks them on date? No. Are we working on things or not? I don't know. Do you want me to make a big deal of it? We can see how it goes. I can't promise anything. So we hang out like friends, but I'm allowed to flirt with you now. Not that I wasn't already, which should have been a sign I was not uninterested. But well, you can set the pace then. How far you want to go? How soon? Let me set the pace. I don't know. I don't want you to feel pressured either. Discuss it together, then. Well, how about we figure out if we can even sit together? You think you have little ideas for the jacket? Why can't I talk to you like normal? What do you want? Me to sit closer? Not around the table from you. Right. Why don't you think about what you want on the back? Well, you can do a range of patches, pins. Some do one big piece on the back. Not a patch, but either embroider paint or a lot will take a t-shirt, cut off the front, sew it onto the back. If you have a t-shirt in mind, though I would not impulsively cut up one of your shirts. I have made that regret before. Or if there is shit you like, you could always try find a second-hand copy of it. Then, if you think you want t-shirt on the back, then we can leave that. For now, it's up to you how neat you want it to be. You could just directly sew it straight on, or be all fancy and neat and hem it so it doesn't fray, but you can also get spray. You can spray onto your edges of fabric that stops it from fraying. But you have patches. Iron-ons or... Thank God. I hate iron-on patches. And sometimes they're not made so well. The film at the back can peel bad. Yeah. If you sew it on, you know it's not going to fall off. And you can just unpick it and take it off if you no longer want that patch on. Once you iron on the patch, you are melting it onto the jacket. You can't take that off. You can technically still sew on an iron-on patch, it is just harder to get the needle through the plastic film on the back, so good choice. Can I say? I'm not judging. I didn't say anything. It is your battle jacket, battle vest. You pick what reflects you as a person. Whether that's favorite bands, films, games, whether it's identity things or flags of nationality or gender, sexuality, whether it's the quotes, political things, whatever you feel represents you. And not every patch has to have a meaning. You can pick ones just because you like them. Sure, there are some who think every single thing on your jacket has to be so well thought out. There's elitism in every community and fandom. So, do you have any idea for placement? Then, not all of mine is covered up. Let me take it off. So, you act as though you've never seen bare arms before. So, as you can see, not all of it is covered. I am still building a collection of what I like the most. I tried to do the body first before moving on to the arms, but there's no right or wrong way to do this. Well, you have a couple bigger ones. I would think about placing those first, since there may be places that they won't fit. You could... It's big enough if you put it at the front, it will sort of wrap around the side, your waist. Or you could put up top of the arm, the side of your shoulder, maybe. If you have favorite ones, I suppose you could think about whether or not they might get covered up by your hair or, arms, if you put any sort of under the side of your waist, where your arm will cover them up, We can look at shoulder. Do you know how to sew at all? I'd have to be embarrassed. I don't know if it's a thing they teach in schools anymore, but it's a very useful skill, to know how to sew. Whether that be because you want to decorate something, if you have something, clothing, pillowcase, stuffed bear, that starts to come unstitched, you can fix. So, I have a lot of needles. Do you want to borrow one? Well, I would say it depends on the fabric you are using. So, some regular embroidery needles may be too thin, weak to punch through multiple layers of lining, leather, whatever. So, I have thicker ones. I also have these are called dull needles. A lot of the time, very long. Yes. Idea of them is they are for making those teddy bears, so that you can push the needle all the way through, from one side of the body to the other if you are attaching arms onto body. So these are, what, like 3 or 4 inches long. You can get ones longer. We won't be needing that, but you can have, this one's pretty thick, should be fine to go through leather. I didn't bring every colored thread that I have. I didn't know what you had, and if you had any, what color patches you wanted to use. It's up to you if you want to color match the thread. So, if you had patch that is blue, you might want to use the same shade of blue thread, so the stitching is invisible. I brought black and white, so black works for that patch anyway. Let's see. Into unspool. So, it does not matter what thread you use. If you are sewing on sewing machine, then yes. Gutamen thread is standard, most common thread to use. There are bootleg versions of it, which is ridiculous. If you try to put just non-brand cheap spool of thread in the sewing machine, it will sort of fall apart. No, not the machine. The thread will sort of splinter, not work. Maybe hurt your machine. But for hand sewing, it really doesn't matter. Some of this. The scissors. Some thread. And I'll cut some for myself as well. And then you can copy what I do. Does that make sense? So, this one's yours. Get the end. I'm going to knot it now. I would say double, triple, I probably do about 5 knots. Because the needle we are using is so thick. Because it needs to be strong to go through such thick fabric, and the patch itself is pretty thick. It will make big hole. You need the knot to be bigger than the hole the needle is going to make. Otherwise, the thread will just come out. Does that make sense? So. You know how to tie knot, yes. Just, if you do it kind of slowly, you can angle it so knot ends up on top of the previous knot, on top of the previous knot, so on. So, other end. Thread through the eye of the needle. I did not bring needle threader. I don't think I own one. Come on. You can do it without one. Besides, this is pretty big. No, let me do it for you. You weren't failing to do it on purpose, were you? Just as an excuse to get me to lean over. So, you have threaded needle. Pull some of that through. There. Put your patch where you want. You can pin it in place first if you want, but so. It's going to be a little awkward because you'll have to get your hand up onto the shoulder. But hold part of it in place. Good. You're going to come from the inside first, so that the knot is on the inside of the jacket. Just looks nicer. Up, through. Push the needle through. Good. And until you feel it hit the knot. Good. Then back in. I'm just going to do what's it called in English? Okay, running stitch. So just in, out, up, down. All the way along the edge of the patch. It's up to do how wide you do the stitches, how long you do them. Back down. Through. Good. And again. Up. Till it's taut. Then back in. This fabric kind of squeaks around the needle. Again. Up. Through. Till it's taut. And back down. Good. And just keep doing that. All the way along. Sewing is not scary. It's easy. Just keep going like that. All the way around. I did bring, I did not know if you were going to buy things. Studs and my stud clamp gun press. So you can, there's metal part for the top and the bottom, and then clamp it around the fabric. I also have safety pins. You cannot have battle jacket, vest, whatever, without safety pins. These are in different sizes. I think these are the smallest. Probably like centimeter and a half long. Up to, I can have a couple of these really big ones left. It's about, I don't know, 6 centimeters long. I suppose, as you're being so good at following instruction, and since we are trying to date now, suppose you can have my last giant safety pins. I can buy more. Well, you can put them anywhere. I have mine on edge of my jacket lapels. But you could put them on edge of the bottom hem of the jacket. You could put them on your edge of the sleeves, or just anywhere. I personally like putting them along the edge just because, I don't know, feels they are less going to be in the way, and also I will notice if they have fallen off. Not that they should. You can use the lapel as well. We can. You want the match. Okay. I don't mind if you copy any layout or anything of mine. A lot of people get inspiration from their jackets from others, and now there is a cool site app with pictures. One thing you know that doesn't narrow it down. The whole app is just for looking at pictures and saving pictures. Pinterest, yes. Lots of people look on there for inspiration. I don't think anyone should yell at anybody else if jacket looks similar. So yeah, I don't mind if you take inspiration from mine. And you can decorate anything. I mean, look at me. I've got plenty of piercings, spikes on my ears, on my neck, on my shoes, on my belt. And you can buy ones, it comes that way, or you can add and decorate any of your clothing. Although, I mean, I am not recommending you casually decorating your ears. I know plenty of people have started doing their own at-home piercings. Do not do that. Please go to professional. They know what they're doing. We don't need you getting ear infection. Same with tattoos. There are people who are talented at doing stick and poke and can do it properly. It is an older way, traditional way of tattooing, yes. But people just looking at some TikTok tutorials and getting a Sharpie and dyeing their skin with no sanitization, no. If you want to get piercings or tattoos, I can take you to tattoo shop, piercing shop. I suppose if you wanted me there to hold your hand, I would not hold your hand. Yeah, you can look at my piercings. I can pull my hair back, or you can brush it aside. Well, they didn't hurt too bad. The spots I got pierced in are not the most painful. No, I don't have the inner ear ones. Yes, I have some on my fourth ears. Hang on. I'm fine. I didn't make any noises, so... Did I say you could... Did I say you could scratch my ears? I'm not little dog you've come across in the street that you want to pet. They're sensitive. Ask first. My apology accepted. Irresistible. I'll take that as a compliment. It's not just my ears. You find irresistible, though, no? Yeah. I hope not. The scar on my face. It's old. Long time ago. No, it's not what turned me into a wolf. I didn't get as lucky to get scratched. Not that I suppose anyone is lucky to get turned into a wolf. I can still anyway. But, I think the scratches are less painful than what I got. Less deep. the full chop bite. No fares that you can see right now. Fine. Do you want to see it? It's on my thigh. So we might have to go somewhere more private if you wanted to see it. Oh, I don't mind showing it to you. Curious little fool.
Thank you all so much for watching, my lovelies. A reminder that custom audio and art commissions are currently open. Make sure you read my rules and message me to discuss your idea before ordering a commission. Links are in the description as always. I also have a Patreon. If everyone who subscribed to me here gave just £1 a month over there, that would help me out a lot, allow me to move out and keep making audios. Rewards of being a patron of mine include access to my Discord, ad-free streaming and downloads of my audios, the ability to leave audio requests, and 2 exclusive spicy audios a month depending on the tier. I also stream on Twitch most Mondays, Wednesdays, and sometimes other days of the week. And I have an Etsy shop called Empty Masks where I sell fan art and original art. My Etsy shop also has stickers and other merch of my original audio characters under the Vampire Prince section of my shop. Thank you so much to my new and returning patrons from last month. My new fledglings: Hachi, Oman, Zolkova Salts, Edward, AbbyCats16, Skylar Sheridan, Charlie Mandrot, Eichel111, L, Shub, Musa, Salamander Zakul, Oz, Sign My SP, Peachy Pup, Yerksits Connor, Simple, Antisocial Corpse, Casey Williams, Akari, Izzy T, Angel Face, Cow Ann, Cryptid Lux, Andy, Jops, Sam Was Here, Iris Hope, Rebecca Seeker, Hi, Bingus Boy, London, Witchy Dude 23, Gretchen Ellsworth, Anon24, No, Danis, Albert Plague Doc, Kristen Jameson, Hevrana, Oops, Sleepy Doodle, Rebs, Batwinged Ghoul, Rob, Wolf Girl, Kano, Cien Cleric, Violet Waipuki, Googly Eyed Tarot PDX, Nat Nat, Crystal Hedgehog 1, Matroshka Doll, Carper Nocturne, Mockingbird, Cheerio00, Mortif, Tori, JM, Sweetie, Bellius Cook, Smechi, Bite Me, Rose, Mulligan, Kalida Fiesta, Dented Tester 36, Lilac Sloth, Frogs, Lux, Shawnee Riddle, Quibble, Raven Nerd 23, Moonrats, Rhiannon Slorak, Whisper, Elmo Sensual, and Dawdley. And my new familiars: Faith, EK, Chrissy, and Maxine Brannick.